Hi everyone, Julia here recording this October 27th, 2023. It's Friday, and I think a big challenge is balancing giving and receiving. Part of our growth here is not only our healing from trauma, and I guess the reason we have to go through this trauma is to give us those hard lessons, really strong lessons in empathy from many angles. And and then once we heal from that trauma and we get rid of all our fears and judgments, especially the number one judgment for the human race, I'm not good enough. And if you haven't worked on that yet, check out Language Lessons of the Heart workshop, Lost Workshop playlist on this channel. And that's a really important thing, is to go in and find these judgments, some call them fears, like I'm not good enough, and get rid of them, release them, and what Language Lessons of the Heart emphasizes, replace that judgment, that subconscious entity, that subconscious being, replace it with 6 new beings that are on your side, and get that intentionality bus rolling in the right direction. And so that's what's so powerful, one of the many things that's so powerful about Language Lessons of the Heart. And I see a lot of people out there who've done a lot of healing work, some of them famous YouTubers, and I can see it's still, they haven't found a complete process or complete system, which I believe Language Lessons of the Heart is. And I'm not saying I'm there. I still got a lot of work to do. But I sure have gained a lot of self-awareness to notice those things. And I notice daily places where I need to work and tweak myself. Because, as I was trying to say, come here, Biggie. I think a car might be coming. What I was trying to say is, healing from that trauma teaches us so many lessons. But, good boy. Stay with me, cars. So does service to others. Service to others. And this is where it comes in. Biggie! Harden, sorry, I didn't mean this. Come here, Biggie. Biggie! 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 As y'all can see, Biggie got a bonus workout on the walk today. So, service to others and balance with giving and receiving. And how much personal comfort we require and acquire. So is being altruistic how we're supposed to be? Have nothing and make anything we have just give. Or should we get ourselves comfortable and then help others? Or should we get ourselves in luxury and then help others? So And I think, it's kind of obvious. It's a balance thing. It's always the middle pillar, right? The middle of the road, like where I'm at right now. You keep that balance between giving and receiving. And the more giving you are by nature, the more you have to set boundaries, because regardless of who the receiver is, when you have that giving vibe, now Biggie went the wrong way. He knows how to go around. Apologies for all the breaks, lots of commercials today. Oh, there he is. Once again, Biggie's the star. If you go look at one of the very first videos on this channel, you'll see Biggie. And he was featured on the New Earth channel, Sylvia Ivanova. But anyway, so, yeah. Setting boundaries, but not getting selfish. And just this whole energy exchange. Energy exchange is primarily with money in our culture. And hopefully more and more people will get into barter for services and goods with each other. And it'll just be an unspoken thing. Nobody will have to do all this tit for tat. And I'm very guilty of that too. It's like, well, I did this and this and this, and it has this value. And yeah, that's a tricky one. Because again, if we don't set values and set boundaries, then we'll be taken advantage of, so to speak. But is that a bad thing, Is it bad that, people can benefit from what you have to offer? So yeah, give and take. It's one of those ones, I know service to others is a primary reason to be here. And it's not just to other human beings, it's to all of nature, including the rocks, and of course the animals, all of them. And yeah, but it's a balance. It's a balance. And I think it's important that we get ourselves set up in a good position to be able to help others. And some people go into the healing business, various types of healing, before they're healed. And I feel personally like I'm still working on my healing, but I do offer it, mostly in Biofield tuning. You can look on my description and see more about that. But yeah, healing ourselves and all the lessons that comes with that, and then being in service of others. So it's tricky because with the healing aspect, you have to focus on yourself, right? To heal yourself. But service of others, you focus on others. So maybe that's why there's kind of that dual process there to remind us to keep the balance and focus on ourselves and others, and always help others when we can. And like the vets always say, and perform random acts of kindness. And there are some days where I feel like I forgot to do that. So I'm going to try to be more mindful about that kind of thing, and just about thoughts. Like if I get disgruntled, which is all on me for whatever reason, And I think a negative thought about a circumstance or a person, I'm really trying to work on that too. So yeah, trying to keep those thoughts pure, and then that'll keep your actions pure. And eventually, you can have a purer life, if that's what you want. And I think, yeah, because then you can be pure soul, you know? You can really be in the world, but not of the world. And so, yeah, here we are, learning lessons about give and take, and healing, helping others, and watching this crazy show all around us in the meantime, having the magic of the internet where we can all learn from each other. Just amazing times. I'm so glad everybody's here. Please check out Lois's channel. If you've stayed on this long, thank you. Thank you for my tens and tens of listeners. And yeah, Lois's channel, we're going to really get going with it. She's been doing a lot of traveling, moving from a couple hours away, so often on long stays at the other place, but that's about done. So yeah, she'll be having a lot of content, and it'll be fun to watch her go through her teenage years in today's world with kind of an open mind compared to others. You know, she's getting both curriculum. She's getting the mainstream from her online courses, and then we talk about options that are possibilities as well. So it's very cool. I can't wait to see her grow and develop, and she's such a bright and shining star, and I hope you'll join and witness her metamorphosis. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to always focus on what you want and help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.